Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Fallout London. Take 2. Okay, I went back in time a little bit. I figured out what the problem was. And you're never going to believe this. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, go check out the last episode. I'll be here when you're done. Don't worry. There's a link down in the description below. It takes you to a playlist that has every episode in this series. So go check it out, find out where you're at, start from there, continue on. Trust me, I'll be here when you're ready. Anyway, so we go into the manual. We got the first 3 parts done. That's not a problem. We go to the manual restart, right? Everything looks good here, right? Well, what happens if you hit the enter button? There's more instructions. Okay, so I'm going to write this down since we're in case we need to do the entire way through. So it's 3, 1, power. That's where we got. That's as far as we got. Now everything else is maintenance lever 7, right? C7, and then C5, and then we have additional steps. 6 and 4. Now, they make it sound like you can go in either order. I just prefer to do it in order. And then 2. And then vent. That's the little spinny thing that I played with when I first came in the first time. All right. Now, we're going to go through this again, and we're going to read the entire thing. To manually restart the power at the Bromley Pinder station, follow these steps carefully. Locate and pull maintenance lever C1. Find maintenance lever C1 on the control panel. Firmly grasp the lever handle and activate it. Locate and pull maintenance lever C3. Locate maintenance lever C3 adjacent to lever C1. Pull on maintenance lever C3 to activate. Activate reserve power. Identify the power box on the control panel. Pull the lever to engage the reserve power supply. Locate and pull maintenance lever C7. Maintenance lever C7 is situated on the lower right side of the control panel. Pull the lever to initiate maintenance procedures. Locate and pull reactor switch C5. Identify reactor switch C5 among the control switches nearby. Pull down on reactor switch C5 to initiate reactor startup. Note, after restoring power to full capacity using reactor switch, follow these additional steps. Activate screening C6 and observation C4. Identify screening C6 and observation C4 controls. Activate both to ensure individual screening and observation before entry. Local alarms will trigger if unauthorized or unscreened passage is detected. Pull security lever C2. Locate security lever C2 on the control panel. Pull down on the lever to activate Pindar security systems. Turn maintenance valve to vent flammable fumes. Locate the maintenance valve near the reactor area. Turn the valve to release any flammable fumes caused by reactor activation. Venting is crucial to prevent fire hazards. Ensure proper ventilation, always. Caution. Follow these steps meticulously to ensure the safe and successful restart of power at the Bromley Pinder station. Failure to adhere to these instructions may result in operational issues or potential safety hazards. And that's that. So, we got the power part back up. Now we got to do everything else. So now it is 7, 5. That got the reactor going. 6, 4, 2. And finally, the wheelie vent. And would you look at that? And now we can stick our hand in the scanner.
Commencing scan. Welcome back, Agent. Scanning complete.
that's done, we can pull our hand away. And now we can go in with impunity. Mind the turrets. There it is. So, because the security system's activated, we're going to have a lot of stuff to fight through. That's okay. More fighting means more experience. It'll be a nice, corny, good time. I'm not a cheeseweed, you're a cheeseweed. They're pretty much all going to be nymphs at this point. And they're not exactly frightening at this point. I'm at a pretty high level with a specific build meant for melee combat. Ooh. That was a person. There's going to be a few of those around here. Didn't really notice that last time. Anyway, we got a level. Again. It's the same level as before, so we're going to put in the same thing as before, which is action melee. So we heal our... So we recover our AP quicker. Okay, so we go this way, straight on. If you remember, through our little cheat door... You know what's at the end of this direction. Well, we saw what was at the end of this direction, but we don't really know because we couldn't interact with it. Nope. We got deked. That's okay. Well, means we know now where we're going. Hey, silk beads. It's not something you see very often around here. Unfortunately, in vanilla, you cannot plant silk beads. Grab that bug plant. Okay, we know that the water is somewhat of a pain. There's a bit of a deep spot there. Okay. We're going to save here, because if you remember, we kind of got stuck on this stupid video phone last time. But it should be easily hackable. Okay, maybe not easily hackable, but you know what I mean. Okay. Oh, we're going to have this again, huh? Okay, let's unlock the door. Okay, now it behaved itself. Don't skip anything and you should be just fine. Is that a glowing? It's a legendary glowing dryad. Good time to use the... the protection ain't good, but... that martyr bit might be enough to save my life. Oh, I'm gonna have to think about that. Wish it had better protection. What am I rocking now? I don't know. As long as I'm quick enough about it, you know, I should probably save again. Because we're actually getting some tougher... Okay, maybe not completely. But we did kill some tougher ones, a blower and a legendary. And that's what we're looking at all the way down there. Talk to Synapse. Whoa! Put that thing away. That tree is alive, but that's not exactly what I mean. Hello there.
Hello there, traveler. I sense that you have come seeking answers.
Get growing out of you? You must be Gordon's partner.
Gordon's alive! I have spent many years in this state, unable to move or communicate with anyone, until you found me. It has been a lonely existence. But I have always held on to the hope that one day Gordon would come and find me.
Oh my god.
Are you
survived.
saying that is actually possible?
Yes, Gordon, send me. The dryads above have been getting aggressive.
Love is a powerful force that connects us to one another. It is what gives our lives meaning and purpose. Without love, we would be lost, wandering aimlessly through this world. Love brings us joy, happiness, and fulfillment. It is the foundation of all human relationships. And it is what makes life worth living. But if Gordon seeks out the answers to such a simple question, I can aid you. A signal alarm came through the Pindar from another when a self-destruction alert was triggered.
Oh shit. That was us.
It caused the local security system here to go on high alert and interrupted the synapse between the Dryads and myself. As you can see, I've become a synapse tree due to the Gek growing out of me. Much like how I am now one with the Gek, it seems I've also become one with the Dryads. The fix to their agitation is so easy. A simple flicked switch will cease the alarm. Then we can all return to the peace from which we came.
I've turned off the alarm. Everything should be fine now.
Good. I can see why Gordon invested so much trust in you. It will be a long time before I can properly reconnect my synapse and aid in the restoration of peace with the Dryads. However, we are on the right path, and with patience and determination, we will achieve it. I know that Gordon is out there somewhere, and I am grateful that you found him. Please, tell him that I love him, and that I will always be with him, even in this form.
Yeah.
If Gordon is alive, I can only assume that he shares my fate. I understand now why he never came to look for me. I can control the power of the Gek. Now I know he exists. I can delay its power so he may visit. Please, tell him this. Until we meet again, be safe and journey on. Remember, traveler, that everything in this world is connected. We are all part of a greater whole, and our actions have consequences that ripple through the universe. Choose your path carefully, and always strive to do what is right.
That just makes me feel like the path I'm on is the right path. And we're gonna save. Big fella, for all his wisdom, talks rather slowly. Then again, when you're a tree like him, damn. Okay, I don't know what I was expecting, but I can tell you what I wasn't expecting, and it was that. But overall, I'd say that's great news. We need to give this great news back to Gordon, so... we are going to make our way back out of here and back to Gordon. This is kind of a sweet story, actually. How the hell do I get out of here? I think this is right. Yeah, this looks right. Alright, so we're going to get out of here. We need to go talk to Gordon, like lickety-splat. Okay, back outside. And we need to boogie back to Dear Gordo like yesterday. It puts you this way. We didn't see it ourselves if we didn't talk to him ourselves. Not like how radiated we got there. It's quiet here though, so we should be able to heal naturally without any incident. Anyway, we're back at the camp, the Druid camp. Let's talk to Gordo.
I can't believe you managed to open that door. I've been trying for years. Did you discover the cause of the Triad's aggression?
Yes, I did. I spoke with the synapse tree. It told me the security systems in the lab were making them aggressive.
Synapse tree? What are you talking about? Wait, what aren't you telling me?
Gordon, I found your partner, but he's not exactly in the best condition. He's the same as you.
What? Is he alive? Where is he?
I found him in the bunker, and he's been turned into the Dryad synapse tree, but he's still alive, and I think he's waiting for you.
Thank you for telling me. I never thought I'd see him again, let alone in that form. I have to see him, no matter the risk. I'm in shock, friend. I've been searching for him for so long. I don't care what he's become. He's still my partner.
That's right.
But a tree, that's unexpected. I never thought it was possible for anyone else to be like me. But to be static and unable to move. Still, he's alive, and that's all that matters. Thank you for finding him. You have done me a great service. I must see him, even if it means risking my own mutation. I'll figure out a way to get in the lab. Come back in a few days. I need to prepare to see him. I will have something for you as well.
Well, so we gotta wait 3 days for Gordon. And we still gotta wait probably 5 or 6 days for Camelot. So we're back to where we started again. with all of this waiting. Okay, so there's an inside to Biggin Hill Airport. I just want to poke around for a sec, if you don't mind. Okay, here's the inside of Biggin Hill Airport. Now, if this is supposed to be a settlement, one thing we haven't seen is a workshop. Did I one-shot the stalker? I did. Well, that's a piece of crap. Whoa. Saw the rad rooch and did not see it all at the same time. Kind of weird. Okay. Not much inside. Okay. So we're back outside. And we're still looking for a... workshop, workbench. I don't know what I was trying to say. Another car hinge. Alright, so it's not in the... Would it be in the buildings here where... Okay, it's not in the main terminal. We figured that out. Okay, Royal Air Force Chapel. I don't think it's in there. Potentially be in this ruined section of the airport. We just missed it before. I'm sure as hell doesn't look like it. I have no idea. And I think we're going to leave it here. We need to kill more time, and next episode, look at our workshops. We have them all now, with the exception of Haven. Oh, right, that's my little house. We have everything except one. And that one is right here. So we're going to do that next episode. Matter of fact, I'll make a marker for it so I know where we're going. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in, and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave, the Middle Aged Gamer. This is Fallout London, Take 2. I'll see you all next time.